Hi, I'm Kate Bonner from the Water Cooler Diaries on KBTV Online. Thanks for joining. Today we bring you the second installment of our special holiday series about two girls facing crushing personal circumstances but finding hope in the unexpected. 2 days ago, I shared the story of Maggie Schoenfeld, a 9-year-old from Boynton Beach, Florida, with an aggressive case of leukemia. Though she has many long days before her as she prepares for a bone marrow transplant, she's not facing it alone. Hundreds of people from her hometown have come together to show their support. The local police station where her dad works has raised more than $30,000 for the family through fundraisers where they've shaved their heads, served food, and even posed for a pinup calendar. Even complete strangers have been compelled to help Maggie, attending fundraisers and sending cards. Today's story begins at a fundraiser held for Maggie at Panera Bread. It was there that 21-year-old Nicole Bennet and her mother Brenda met Maggie for the first time. They didn't know her, they had just come to show some support, and it was there that they found some help of their own. Just 3 days after her 16th birthday, Nicole was in a terrible car accident. That was 5 years ago, but her mom Brenda always remembers it as the day her daughter died. After paramedics pulled Nicole from the wreckage of her little convertible, they struggled to resuscitate her. 2 motorcycle cops brought Brenda to her daughter's side at the hospital. She remembers the stitches that stretched up and down the left side of her daughter's face. The accident had severely damaged Nicole's brain. Doctors told her that she'd be a vegetable for the rest of her life if she even made it through the night. Nicole spent 4 long weeks in the hospital's trauma unit. No expression on her face, no life. She'd suffered complete memory loss. She didn't even speak for 6 months, but her mother never lost hope and never stopped working with her to help her get better. Now, 5 years later, Nicole, who's 21, is surpassing all of her doctor's expectations and defying science as she continues to remember and improve. She's been back to high school, and she now works at Panera Bread, her first real paying job since the accident.
It was a benefit for Maggie that has leukemia, and we came in and learned how to bake in the back of the kitchen. And Nicole liked baking and wanted to work with Panera. And I said, you'd have to ask the manager. I didn't know that she would be able to be fast enough to do what they needed her to do. And he was gracious enough to offer her a job. Anything that she can do over and over again, help her with everything that she does. And not just here, but at home or anything else with learning. She has to do it a few times to get it down.
I asked Nicole's mother Brenda about the progress of Nicole's recovery. Was it baby steps? Was it incremental? Was it leaps and bounds? Well, Brenda told me that the good news is that Nicole has yet to hit a plateau, which was something that doctors predicted. Brenda told me she was delighted when the owner of Panera Bread offered Nicole a job because that particular job and the act of doing the repetitive tasks will help her regain her memory sooner and more completely. So was it a coincidence or was it faith that Nicole went to Maggie's fundraiser at Panera Bread and ended up getting help herself? Well, I've always felt deep down people really want to do something to help someone else, to make a larger impact on the world than just themselves. And I think this feeling really kicks into high gear during the holiday season as we hear dozens and dozens of stories of people reaching out to help those less fortunate. Perhaps it's the bright holiday lights that dot the nation's landscape, symbolizing hope and life in the dead of winter, that reminds people to believe in miracles and that if we have enough faith, the unexpected can happen. I'm Kate Bonner for the Water Cooler Diaries on KBTV Online. Thanks for joining.